the time.
When we were starting out, we had an apartment together down in Anniston, Alabama. Jeff had Bynum, Alabama. Jeff had a real.
They sang about loyalty, heartbreak, and forever love. But behind the stage curtain, their own love stories fell apart. Some couldn't resist forbidden passion. Others drowned in fame's wild temptations. From stolen kisses to shattered vows, here are 20 country singers who simply couldn't stop cheating, and the truth is even wilder than their lyrics. Number 20, Jim Reeves. Jim Reeves, also known as Gentleman Jim, was famous for his soothing voice and gentle country songs that resonated with many people. Despite his peaceful music, he had a mysterious and emotional private life that few knew about. Although his marriage to Mary Reeves appeared stable to the public, rumors started circulating about other women who were involved in his life. During the early 1950s, Jim formed a bond with a Hollywood publicist named B. Terry. Some people thought she influenced his music and helped him become famous. They were rumored to have a personal connection, and there were whispers that Jim considered leaving his wife for her, but it never happened. However, those who knew him well often talked about the love and support B provided during his crucial years in Nashville. Mary Reeves supported her husband quietly and graciously. She spoke about their marriage in a positive way, ignoring any rumors about him. It appeared that she preferred harmony over conflict or genuinely believed in their love. After Jim passed away unexpectedly, more rumors started circulating about him having secret children and hidden affairs. Eventually, DNA tests and personal testimonies raised even more doubts. However, none of these rumors were ever proven in a court of law or officially acknowledged. Number 19, LeAnn Rimes. LeAnn Rimes was just 13 years old when she was nominated for a Country Music Association award, making her the youngest artist ever to receive such recognition. She quickly gained fame for her incredible voice and promising future. However, as time passed, Rimes found herself in the spotlight for reasons much more personal than her musical career. During the filming of Northern Lights, LeAnn met actor Eddie Cibrian. LeAnn was married to Dean Sharmat, and Eddie was married to Brandi Glanville at the time. Initially, their interaction was friendly, just two co-stars enjoying each other's company on set. However, their chemistry became more apparent as time went on. Their bond was evident to those around them, and fans took notice when pictures of their closeness started circulating online. Both individuals claimed they were simply friends and denied any wrongdoing. However, emotions were escalating behind the scenes. Visits from their spouses increased suspicions as Dean and Brandi felt that something was off. The relationship between LeAnn and Eddie evolved from friendship, and eventually the truth was revealed. In 2009, they both chose to get divorced. Shortly after, they began a new relationship, no longer keeping it a secret. LeAnn and Eddie eventually got married, making their previously hidden relationship into a long-lasting partnership. Number 18, Loretta Webb. Loretta Webb was just 15 years old when she met Oliver Vanetta Lynn, who was 6 years older, at a casual gathering in 1948. Known by the nicknames Mooney or Doolittle, he was charismatic but also brought difficulties to their relationship. They got married soon after, and Loretta became known as Loretta Lynn, the future queen of country music. Despite her successful music career, her personal life was marked by challenges, sadness, and unwavering devotion. Their marriage lasted for many years, and they had 6 children together. However, life with Doolittle was always challenging. He cheated on her early on and continued to be unfaithful even when Loretta was away for work. Despite singing about heartbreak and empowered women, she experienced that pain firsthand. Doolittle would often have other women in their home when Loretta wasn't there, causing her emotional pain but also motivating her to hold their family together. Loretta chose to stay for her kids and because she loved him deeply. She believed in working through tough times for the sake of love. Despite feeling hurt at times, she never stopped loving the man she chose when she was young. Doolittle started to have health problems in 1992. He had heart surgery and diabetes, which made him weak. Eventually, both of his legs had to be amputated. Loretta stopped working to take care of him herself. This showed how much she loved him. He passed away in 1996 at the age of 69. Loretta was devastated by the loss. Number 17, Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson, a highly respected figure in country music, has been working for almost 70 years to establish a reputation in the music industry. His comforting voice and emotional songs have resonated with people of all ages. However, behind his soothing voice, there is a personal history marked with love, sadness, and experiences that influenced both his life and his music. Willie Nelson got married to Shirley Cauley in 1963. She was a country singer and bassist who loved music just like him. They worked together to make songs that became famous in country music. Their duet, Willingly, was released in 1962 and was a big success for Willie. The song reached the Billboard Country chart. During their honeymoon, Willie was inspired and wrote Half a Man because of his love for Shirley. Willie and Shirley's marriage appeared to be a great combination of love and music. They kept writing and singing songs together, expressing their feelings through music that talked about happiness, sadness, and optimism. From 1968 to 1970, they collaborated on multiple songs such as Little Things, Pages, and She's Still Gone. Shirley also composed a couple of songs that were particularly noteworthy, like I Hope So and Once More with Feeling. Their house was always filled with the sound of guitars, the tunes of melodies, and the laughter of a couple working towards their dreams side by side. However, love does not always go as planned. There was a difficult moment in their marriage when Shirley found a hospital bill that showed Willie had a child with another woman named Connie Koepke. This revelation destroyed their relationship, leading to their divorce in 1971. Later on, Willie got married to Connie, who was the mother of his daughter Paula. Paula became a country singer and radio host like her dad. Willie and Connie were married for more than 10 years before divorcing in 1988. That same year, Willie met Annie D'Angelo, a makeup artist on the set of Stagecoach. Annie brought peace and stability to Willie's life. They got married in 1991 and have been together ever since, showing enduring love that has lasted through tough times. Number 16, Waylon Jennings. Waylon Jennings was a prominent figure in country music, famous not just for his skills, but also for the turbulent events in his life. In his autobiography, he candidly discussed the numerous errors he made in his 4 marriages, particularly with Jessie Coulter, his partner for many years. His fame and constant touring kept him away from home, and the allure of the road frequently proved too strong for him. He lived a fast-paced life, filled with music, bright lights, and wild nights at honky-tonks. Despite receiving applause, he struggled with alcohol and dose addiction, making it difficult to maintain loving relationships. Despite his risky behavior, Jessie stood by his side, showing dedication when others may have left. Their relationship was full of pain, passion, and forgiveness. Waylon's life resulted in creating unforgettable music and memories of a man who loved intensely but lived on the edge. Number 15, Randy Travis. Randy Travis and Mary Davis have a story filled with love, loyalty, and overcoming challenges. Their journey together started before Randy became a famous country music star. He was known as Randy Trawick, a troubled teenager looking for guidance. When Randy was 17, he auditioned for a talent competition in Charlotte, North Carolina, run by Mary Elizabeth "Lib" Hatcher, a woman with a keen eye for talent and a compassionate heart. Randy was in trouble with the law, having been arrested for theft and drunk driving with a potential 5-year sentence. When Lib found out, she intervened to prevent him from going to jail. She persuaded the judge to let Randy stay with her, promising to help him improve his life. With Lib's help, Randy started to turn his life around by focusing on music. As Lib and Randy's relationship became closer, Lib's marriage started falling apart. She dedicated herself to Randy, which caused her marriage to end. Lib decided to leave her old life behind and relocate to Nashville with Randy as his career started improving. In 1984, their bond turned into a romantic relationship, but they kept it a secret from everyone. Lib thought that keeping their romance hidden would make Randy more attractive to his fans, so they kept their relationship private for years. Their hidden relationship became known after gossip about Randy's personal life started circulating. In 1991, they publicly confirmed their love by tying the knot. Initially, their relationship appeared solid, but eventually, fame and disloyalty caused it to fall apart. Lib found out about Randy's infidelity with another woman, leading to a breakup filled with legal issues and sadness. Number 14, Hank Williams. Hank Williams had a short but impactful life in country music. He passed away at only 29, but left a lasting legacy that can still be heard in every country music song. Williams's voice and songs resonated with deep emotions, touching the hearts of many. Hank struggled with inner demons despite his success in music. The stress of being famous and his restless nature drove him to live a chaotic life. He tried to find a balance between the happiness of performing and the struggles he faced off stage. His reckless behavior frequently got him into trouble, resulting in fights, jail time, and multiple hospital visits. Each injury and sleepless night took a toll on his health, even though he tried to mask it through his music. Love was a turbulent force in Hank's life as well. His first marriage to Audrey Shepard was a mix of intense emotion and suffering. After their split, he was caught in complex relationships with Bobby Jett and Billie Jean Jones Ecklimer, both of whom got pregnant, leaving Hank conflicted with emotions of guilt and confusion. As he dealt with these emotional battles, he channeled his feelings into his song Your Cheatin' Heart, which is thought to be a reflection of his heartache, filled with remorse and yearning. At the end of 1952, Hank's health had deteriorated significantly. Years of emotional pain, insomnia, and stress had taken a toll on his heart. Number 13, George Jones. George Jones, a renowned singer in the country music genre, experienced both fame and heartbreak throughout his life. Despite his captivating songs and moving performances, he often struggled with personal turmoil. His multiple marriages were marked by issues such as infidelity, alcoholism, and remorse. His connection with Tammy Wynette was the subject of much gossip, characterized by intense emotions but also significant suffering.
About playing the Opry the first time, along the way in your career, to this point where you just turned.
Their relationship was intense yet delicate, falling apart due to his reckless behavior and frequent travel. Tammy channeled her heartbreak into her music, creating songs that reflected the pain of a woman who loved deeply but was deeply wounded in return. George had experienced heartbreak in his previous marriages with Dorothy Bonvise and Shirley Corley before Tammy. His reputation for late nights, barroom incidents, and reckless behavior stuck with him. While George was charming, his decisions often led to problems in his relationships. His supporters stood by him through all the turmoil, recognizing him as more than just a flawed individual, but as someone whose music resonated with them deeply. Only in his final marriage to Nancy Sepulvado did he find peace, bringing tranquility to his previously turbulent life. Number 12, Miranda Lambert. Miranda Lambert has always been deeply involved in the world of country music. With her strong voice and spirited personality, she quickly rose to fame in Nashville, winning various music awards. However, behind the scenes, her romantic life has been tumultuous, marked by intense emotions and ongoing rumors. Before becoming known as Mrs. Blake Shelton, Miranda was in a long-term relationship with country singer Jeff Allen McManus. They dated for nearly 3 years, and many believed they were a good match. However, everything changed in 2005 when Miranda crossed paths with Blake Shelton. They were paired to sing a duet for the CMT 100 Greatest Duets concert, and the chemistry between them was undeniable. Shortly after the performance, Miranda and Jeff decided to go their separate ways, and not long after, she and Blake started showing up together in public. Miranda and Blake fell in love fast and became a popular couple in country music. Fans loved how they got along and had fun together. They got married, but their relationship did not last. They ended up getting divorced in July 2015 after being together for 4 years. Fans were surprised by the split because they thought Miranda and Blake's love was strong. Shortly after the divorce, Miranda shocked everyone by revealing she was dating musician Anderson East. Some people thought it was too soon for her to move on, and there were rumors that she may have started seeing Anderson before she officially ended things with Blake. Miranda and Anderson were happy for a bit, but in 2018, their relationship ended. At that time, it came out that Miranda was dating another musician named Evan Felker. The surprising part was that Evan was still married when they started seeing each other while on tour. This caused a lot of uproar, and Evan's wife quickly filed for divorce. It was rumored that Miranda and Evan grew closer during the tour, making the situation even more dramatic. Number 11, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash and June Carter had a famous love story in country music. Many people might not remember that their relationship started with heartbreak, pain, and scandal. Johnny Cash was already a rising star in the music industry for his unique blend of country, rock, blues, and folk music. However, behind his fame, he was facing challenges in managing his relationships and dealing with temptation. Before becoming famous, Johnny was in the military and met Vivian Liberto, an Italian-American woman, thanks to fate. They fell in love through letters and phone calls during his time away. They got married in 1954 after being apart for 3 years. Their life together seemed hopeful. When Johnny came back, they started a family and had 4 daughters who brought joy and laughter to their home. As he became more famous, negative things started happening in his life. His constant touring, feeling tired all the time, and battling addictions started to damage their relationship. Vivian saw how fame was pushing her husband away from her, and then another woman, June Carter, came into the picture. June, a gifted and likable country singer, encountered Johnny backstage at the Grand Ole Opry in 1956. Both were already married, but their undeniable connection couldn't be ignored. Singing together only deepened their bond, and rumors about their relationship started to circulate. Vivian was unable to bear the pain of seeing her husband grow closer to June, so in 1966, she decided to divorce him. Just like Vivian, June also ended her marriage that same year. 2 years later, Johnny and June got married. Number 10, Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks, who was beloved by millions as a country music superstar, had a difficult personal story despite his fame. Before becoming famous, he lived a simple life with his childhood sweetheart, Sandy Mall. They had dreams, shared laughter, and raised 3 daughters together. However, as his career took off, their marriage struggled due to his increasing fame, physical separation, and trust issues. Sandy supported him during his tough times at the beginning, but as he became more successful, she noticed a different side of him that hurt her. Garth would frequently go missing for days, busy with his hectic tour life and other romantic distractions. The woman who once thought their relationship was unbreakable now felt alone and let down. Their marriage was filled with broken promises and heartache for years until it finally ended in 2001. The divorce brought about intense emotional pain and one of the largest settlements ever seen in country music. The emotional toll on both parties was even greater than the financial loss. Shortly after their breakup, Garth found solace in the company of another musician named Trisha Yearwood, whom he had known from their time in the studio. Their relationship evolved from friendship to love, and she became the cause of peace that he had been seeking. Number 9. Jason Aldean. Jason Aldean started his music career in 2005 with a successful debut album that made him a rising star in country music. Back then, he was happily married to his high school sweetheart, Jessica Ussery. They had been together for a long time, building their dreams and family as his music career gained momentum. In 2012, there was a big change. A girl named Brittany Kerr was on American Idol. Soon after, she was seen with Jason at a bar in LA. Fans were surprised when they saw pictures of them kissing because Jason was still married. This scandal became very popular in the world of country music. Jason publicly apologized later, admitting he had consumed too much alcohol and made a mistake. Brittany also apologized, but the rumors persisted. People suspected there was more to the situation than they were revealing. The rumors intensified when Jason divorced Jessica in 2013. In early 2014, Jason and Brittany stopped keeping their relationship a secret and started showing it off in public. They were seen together, looking happy and holding hands, and then they told everyone they were getting married later that year. Number 8. Merle Haggard. Merle Haggard was a singer who passed away the essence of country music with his voice. He was called the outlaw poet because of his intense life marked by love, suffering, and errors. Despite his impactful music and charismatic demeanor, he struggled to find and maintain love throughout his life, even through 5 marriages with Bonnie Owens and Leona Williams. His constant restlessness and desires led to a lifestyle of constant touring, late nights, and excessive drinking that caused pain to those around him. His extramarital relationships added to the wild reputation that followed him. However, despite experiencing great sadness, Merle expressed his emotions through his music. Number 7. David Allan Company. David Allan Coe lived a tumultuous life that was constantly in motion. He was famous for being an outlaw country legend with a story full of intense emotions, defiance, and sadness. Even before gaining fame, his life had been marked by tough times, including years spent in prison before making it to Nashville. Despite his rough start, he arrived in Nashville with a strong desire to succeed and a unique voice that would influence country music for years to come. His music was daring, but his personal life was even more out of control. David's heart was always on the move. He had been married 6 times, and each marriage had its story of love, arguments, and remorse. His first wife, Sandra Lee, was part of his life in the 1960s, but their marriage ended quickly. Later, he married Jody Benham, who was the mother of his daughter, Tanya Montana. Their marriage also ended due to constant touring, late nights, and rumors of cheating. In his song, Missing the Kid, he expressed the pain of being apart and the sorrow of wasted time, revealing the emotional side beneath his tough exterior. Even as he grew older, David's restless personality never faded. He tied the knot with Kimberly Hastings at the age of 71 after being together for 10 years. She frequently performed with him on stage, their connection appearing solid, but speculation about his infidelity persisted. His life continued to be as erratic as his music. Number 6. Joe Don Rooney. Joe Don Rooney, the skilled guitarist from Rascal Flatts, appeared to have everything: popularity, wealth, and a lovely family. In 2006, he tied the knot with Tiffany Fallon, a gorgeous former model, and it looked like they were living a perfect life. But beneath the happy facade, signs of trouble started to emerge. Talk of Rooney cheating on his wife started circulating, and gossip about the band spread during their tours. What initially started as quiet rumors among fans and industry insiders eventually became too noticeable to overlook. In 2021, during their difficult divorce, the truth came out for the couple. Rooney confessed to cheating, confirming suspicions that had been around for a while. There were reports of several affairs and hidden relationships, some of which supposedly took place while he was on tour with the band. Fans who used to admire him were surprised and let down, and many started supporting Tiffany, who had been by his side for a long time. The couple had 3 kids together, and when they split up, it was a very sad and tense situation. Legal documents suggested that there was more emotional turmoil going on than people knew about. Number 5. Jerry Lee Lewis. Jerry Lee Lewis was a famous rock and roll artist known for his energetic performances both on stage and off. His personal life, filled with love, heartbreak, and controversy, was just as turbulent as his music career. Lewis had been married 7 times, and each marriage was accompanied by a scandal that caught the public's attention. In 1957, Jerry Lee Lewis married his young cousin, Myra Gale Brown, despite still being married to Jane Mitchum. This scandal caused a lot of trouble for him and almost ruined his career. People criticized him for his actions, and the media portrayed him as irresponsible and unethical. As a result, his concerts were canceled, fans stopped supporting him, and his popularity suffered because of the negative attention. However, Jerry Lee still loved without holding back. When he married Jaren Pate and later Sean Stevens, there were rumors of affairs and difficulties. His wild ways were always with him, adding to his reputation. Despite facing heartbreaks and scandals, he never let them hold him back. Although his decisions came with consequences, they also contributed to making him a memorable individual. Jerry Lee Lewis lived his life in the same manner as he played the piano, quickly, wildly, and without any regrets. Number 4, Kris Kristofferson. Kris Kristofferson, famous for his rough appeal and deep emotions, had a life marked by love, music, and sadness. Despite his soothing voice and meaningful songs, he struggled with conflicting feelings of love and pain. His marriage to Fran Beer ended quietly, with both parties moving on discreetly. However, his relationship with Janis Joplin thrust him into the spotlight, leaving a lasting impact on both of them. At first, his marriage to singer Rita Coolidge was lovely, but over time, issues of distance and infidelity arose. Rumors within the entertainment industry linked him to other women, such as Joan Baez, giving the impression that he was always surrounded by love and desire. Kris only found peace when he married Lisa Myers for the 3rd time. He created a quieter and more stable life with her, focused on family, trust, and calm after experiencing emotional turmoil for many years. Kris Kristofferson continued to be a man who deeply felt and loved intensely, with his songs reflecting the same gentle disorder that influenced his heart. Number 3, Sara Evans. Country singer Sara Evans and her estranged husband, Craig Scholke, are facing a difficult situation in their marriage, with both making troubling accusations. Craig has claimed in legal documents that Sara was unfaithful to him. He found out about her relationship with another man just before she requested a divorce. This discovery led to an argument between them, and Craig decided to seek legal advice about possibly separating. However, he was surprised when Sara proceeded with filing for divorce. Craig recently discussed a previous rumor about him watching adult content at home. He clarified that he and his partner Sara were watching it together before their oldest child unexpectedly walked in. Craig stated that they quickly turned it off, describing it as a misunderstanding that was blown out of proportion. In her filing, Sara accused Craig of having an affair with her former nanny and friend, Allison Clinton, and cited adultery along with irreconcilable differences as reasons for their breakup. Both sides have painted painful pictures, making their separation not just sad, but deeply complicated. Number 2, Blake Shelton. Blake Shelton, a popular country music artist, has had a life full of music, fame, and unforgettable experiences. His captivating voice and charisma have made him a hit on stage, but his romantic relationships have also been a cause of interest. His journey started before he became famous, when he was still navigating the highs and lows of love and heartbreak. Blake's life changed significantly when he met Miranda Lambert, a fellow country singer with a talent that matched his. In 2005, they first met while they were both in relationships with other people. Blake was still married to his high school sweetheart, while Miranda was engaged to another country musician. Eventually, their previous relationships ended and Blake and Miranda were drawn to each other. Their bond was strong, and fans loved the idea of 2 country music stars being in a relationship. They got married in Texas in 2011 to much fanfare. However, rumors of jealousy, distance, and differences started circulating. Despite their fame and wealth, it appeared that their love was starting to show signs of strain. When Blake started appearing on The Voice with Gwen Stefani, the rumors became more rampant. In 2015, Blake and Miranda revealed they were separating, which devastated fans who had thought their relationship was a fairy tale. Shortly after, Blake and Gwen started being seen together in public, sparking gossip in the music and TV industry. Throughout his life, Blake Shelton's romantic journey has included both beautiful moments and moments of sadness. This shows that even famous country music artists like him cannot avoid the ups and downs of love and heartbreak. Number 1, Billy Ray Cyrus. Tish Cyrus had a feeling that there were problems in her marriage to Billy Ray Cyrus for a long time. She thought that her husband was getting too friendly with British model Elizabeth Hurley, but whenever she asked him about it, Billy Ray said he did nothing wrong. However, Tish couldn't ignore her gut feeling. Her suspicions increased when Billy Ray and Elizabeth Hurley were seen together in a cute Easter picture, confirming what many had suspected. Their public closeness surprised many, but Tish was not shocked at all. She had observed their connection during the shooting of Christmas in Paradise in 2022, when she was still married to Billy Ray. The news confirmed what she had been afraid of. People close to the family said it made Tish feel like she had been right all along. This, along with problems in their relationship, caused their 30-year marriage to end in April 2022. Tish and Billy Ray have a big and caring family. Their 3 children, Miley, Brazen, and Noah, were raised in the public eye. Billy Ray also legally became the father of Brandy and Trace, Tish's older children from her previous marriage.